retirement age to be raised after migrant flood costs got big time. A recent report by an organization that represents local governments in Sweden found that a spike in welfare consumption spurred by the importation of endless migrants has made it necessary for the retirement age of actual Swedish citizens to be raised, lest the country go broke. From 2018, we expect the need for welfare to grow significantly faster than tax revenues, said Annika Wallenskog, the chief economist at the Swedish Association of Local Authorities and Regions, in a statement to the Expressen, one of Sweden's two evening tabloid newspapers. To be clear, because the Expressen's report was written in Swedish, we obtained Wallenskog's quote from a Google-translated version of the original piece. According to the Expressen's report, the association appears to blame this spike in welfare primarily on rapid population growth as a result of the large refugee reception last year. But tragically for the Swedish people, their government views things differently and has instead chosen to attribute increased welfare spending mainly to an increase in childbirth. We are entering a period when we grow more children and elderly, said Finance Minister Magdalena Andersson, according to the Expressen. Even more telling is the Swedish government proposed solution to this problem, raising the retirement age from 61 to 64. We are reforming the Swedish pension system in order to raise pensions and increase security for both today's and future pensioner, Social Affairs Minister Annika Strandhäll and Financial Markets Minister Per Bolund said in a joint statement earlier this month, according to the local. As we are living longer, we have to work longer if pensions are going to continue to grow. This agreement is an important step toward a longer working life and thereby higher pensions and more resources for the welfare state. But it gets worse. The Expressen notes that Andersson said priority must, then, be given to welfare activities, the premise being that increased savings make it possible for the Swedish government to waste even more money funding the lifestyles of ungrateful migrants. Wonderful. The Expressen further notes that Andersson believes that there must be an attitude change in the elderly in the labor market. Those who are high up in the ages will have the opportunity to work longer. She herself said yes, of course, because elderly Swedish citizens who spent their entire lives trying to amass wealth for themselves and their own families must now continue working to produce wealth for migrants. Unbelievable, right? In case you might be wondering why this matters to us here in the United States, let me explain. This could easily happen here, especially if Democrats ever regain power. The basic framework around conservatism is that we want to cut taxes to grow the economy and cut spending, especially in regard to welfare, to balance the budget. Liberals instead seek to do the opposite, and their plan for achieving this entails importing as many low-skilled immigrants and illegals as possible, because they know both groups usually vote for Democrats, even when it's illegal. It's a sick cycle. They take money from those who earned it, funnel it into the pockets of the undeserving, and then cheer as their base of migrants and illegals vote them back into office. Let's therefore do ourselves a huge favor and ensure America never turns into Sweden, because we certainly deserve better than what's happened to this once prosperous European nation. Please share this story on Facebook and Twitter, and let us know what you think about the Swedish government's disturbingly misplaced priority.